right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another dope-ass episode of Man Listen. As always, I'm your host, Reggie Classic. I got my boys with me. I got Mike here.
What's happening?
I got Rob Reezy back in the building.
Yes, sir.
Nigga's like a dope fiend right now. He can't stay away. You know, we got that dope product. Shout out to the homie Keith. We know you out there bowling and doing your gutter ball shits, man.
Yeah, bowling a 94 is not bowling.
Surprised they ain't cut you from the team yet.
You clearly there for the chili cheese fries.
For real. You just there for the money that they need to fill the team.
Right.
It's all good, man. Shout out to you, man. We'll holler at you in a minute.
He's the last nigga on the fence when it's time to pick teams.
Yeah, last dude. Like,
yeah.
He got to be put on the squad. Like, all right, come on.
Shout out to Keith.
But yeah, man, how y'all fellas doing?
All right, man. Can't complain.
Can't you play? That's what's up. What's going on with you? Don't hit me with no long-ass job story, man. I already know you, bud.
Hey,
I know you going to try to cover some long-ass, drab-ass job story.
But
we know your job don't like you, fam. We get it.
It's not that they don't like me. It's the motherfucking customers.
Come on, man. Customers is people, and people are stupid.
Nah, but you right. I couldn't have said that better.
People are stupid, man. I mean,
man. You give a motherfucker an inch, they try to take a yard, try to walk all over you. But I had
that's what you need to do to people.
No, time
yes,
out.
Y'all
I had it explained, and if I have any Indian descent listeners going right now, I apologize for what I'm about to say. But the way they look at people is fucked up.
The way they look at you.
Yeah, right. Probably me, but just more so people, period. All right, just real quick, real short. Motherfucker came in there looking for a Jeep, right? Mm-hmm. We gave this motherfucker $8,000 off. I mean, we showed him all the numbers. $8,000 off.
Okay.
We sit down with this motherfucker. You know what he said? More discount. If you don't get your musty ass up and get the fuck up out of here, what kind of bullshit was that? You want more than 8?
Oh,
I have a question.
What?
Did y'all do more than 8?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
My boss kicked his ass out.
I was just curious because the problem is, this is why motherfuckers do this shit to y'all. Motherfuckers say, nah, I need more discount. Y'all go in the back and come out with another $1,000 off.
No.
How come I didn't get that the first time?
We ain't had no more to give him. We ain't had no more to give him.
What y'all try to sell him at first? Y'all done started at 8.
That ain't none of your motherfucking business.
And that's exactly why them niggas be
No, but time out.
Ain't no time out.
These
Did
motherfuckers.
Did you come back with the best offer?
Yes.
Off top?
Yeah.
Off top?
Off top? No, not off top.
Exactly. That's why
you can't do it off top.
And that's why niggas be in there with the
nah,
shits.
Nah, man, but you don't understand these motherfuckers.
Nah, you don't understand.
You know what? Let's just move on.
You ain't been a buyer in a long time.
I'm going to end up saying some borderline
seller.
I'm going to end up saying some borderline crazy shit. We need to get up out of here.
You too busy being a seller, man. You don't remember what it's like to buy when you know a nigga trying to get over.
Musty motherfuckers.
Well, I mean, well, yeah. I don't have nothing to do with
that.
Sit
Sit there and smell that shit. No, bro, that shit is gross. And then when they shop, they bring 18 motherfuckers. It's like a blitz. You don't know who's coming. You don't know who's coming. I'm like, say you and Rob come, right? Rob is talking all the numbers, but you're the one writing the check. It's your card. What the fuck is that? I hate it.
You know what that is?
What?
That's that motherfucking Seattle offensive line. It's the same process.
Damn.
Everybody gets in here. It's a party in the backfield, man.
You need 15 motherfuckers to come by.
That's the motherfucking Indian version of 3-card Molly. You don't know what the fuck about to happen. They got 3 people talking fast, talking. You come out more discount, but you over here cutting the check, ain't saying a word.
And ain't nobody got deodorant on.
And your badass kids over here fucking with all the mirrors and shit on the car. What the fuck?
Hey, nigga, I wasn't seeing a little kid. This nigga had 2 Hot Wheels scraping these motherfuckers across $100,000 track hall. I got up, I said, hey! What is he doing? Mama gonna come smiling home? We're sorry. Nah.
You bought that.
Yeah.
That's yours,
That's
your
shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man. Motherfuckers don't pay attention to their kids, man. I don't give a damn what race you are, where you from.
I'm starting to see a lot of them backpacks, too, with the motherfucking bungee cord on them with these little
Yeah, you better have it.
In the dealership. I like that.
Look here, man.
Keep bungeeing these little motherfuckers.
On a little dog leash?
Yeah, man. They got the little backpack on them. But
they try
man.
They try to disguise it with the little cute teddy bear.
Yeah, whatever. That's a dog leash, bro.
Hey, Have y'all seen the ones with the button when that motherfucker retracts a little bit?
Yeah, stop. Just
That motherfucker app now. Ain't no more
whiplash,
give you,
2-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Bring your little bad ass back over here.
Spinal cord all toe up.
For sure. Let's dive into it, man. We had a big week. We had college football, NFL football, of course. I figured we'd start with some college ball this week. Week 3 college football, upset week. We had a lot of upsets this week. What stood out to y'all? Did anything stand out?
3-0.
Who, Cal?
They won again?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Three wins away from a bowl game. You excited?
Congratulations, man.
Did they crack the top 25?
Hey, Brad.
3-0.
Hey, check this out.
3-0.
You know what? We're going to talk about the top 25. I'm glad you said that. Let's talk about USC. Motherfuckers who was in the top 25, I don't know why. I've watched USC play for 2 weeks in a row now, and they've been trash both weeks. They just got knocked off by Texas. Now, they were ranked, 22 or 23. Just got knocked off. So 2 weeks in a row, y'all got y'all asses whipped. And I don't understand why they were even in the top 25. I don't get it.
Rep,
yeah.
Rep of what?
Hey, man.
Nobody comes in with that same rep, dog. You had a brand new quarterback.
Right.
You lost offensive linemen. You lost receivers. You lost all these skill spots. And coming in and starting a true freshman, and you got a rep. That's why you're in the top 25?
That preseason hype be something else.
Man.
Everybody look good in shorts,
but if you pay attention though, the top 4 or the 5, I only say 4 because of the playoff system that they expected. They dominating. Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, Georgia. Those are the clear front runners right now. The hype was there for them too, but they're actually living up to it as opposed to USC, who usually brings in the proper athletes and they got the rep.
But this is what I'm saying. The rep of what? They wasn't shit last year like that.
They only lost 2 games last year. 3. They got their ass beat by Ohio State.
And they won a bowl game.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't win the bowl game.
Blown out. No, that's why you over here talking
ass
shit.
Whipped. Yeah, and I said it.
Reputation.
Whipped your ass.
Reputation.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't see what the rep is. Like I said, you lose the number 1 overall dude. You got to start a true freshman. You should be out of the top 25 until shown up. I mean, you can put the motherfucker at 26, 27.
I feel that.
But you got to work your way back in here on some real shit.
Look at Michigan. Shea Patterson come in, former 5-star recruit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Michigan has always teetered in that top 10 to 15 already, though.
Right.
Because everything else was still there.
The defense.
It was always, Michigan just needs a quarterback.
Yeah.
They just need a quarterback. The defense, they supposed to have the best secondary in the country. On paper, they were supposed to. Supposed to have the most talent in the secondary.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, I get why some motherfuckers is there.
Right.
But US, whatever, man. Fuck you. But let's see who else got. Okay, this is gonna be the last week I talk about these fools, though. Florida State. Check this out, man.
Oh no,
Listen,
bro.
every week we come in here, we try to ask questions about how long Taggart got.
Oh no.
Taggart, he got a hamstring injury. That nigga week to week. At this point, he can fired at any moment now. This shit is getting ridiculous, man.
Oh, so he gonna get fired at halftime, right?
He might.
Hey, the athletic,
man.
that nigga's one bad McDonald's order away from firing that nigga.
Man, I'm telling you, but I don't understand
Gotta
it.
be.
Like, come on, Taggart. I know he doesn't have his guys, but that offense looks pathetic, man.
Yeah.
And now the defense is like, I don't know what I'm doing out here either.
And just a year ago, Francois was probably, one of the top
athletes
rated dudes.
Yeah, at quarterback, as far as being
what
an athlete.
What are we doing?
I don't know, man.
I
love the fact that their sideline looks like an HBCU staff.
Yeah.
And that's dope. I've never seen that at Florida State. But other than that, there's nothing to see on the field,
nothing to fucking write.
And he got blown out by Syracuse.
Syracuse was looking dominant.
It's like
Donovan McNabb.
But everybody has looked dominant against Florida State.
Samford.
Not Stanford. Samford. Was hanging with, had to come back to beat them. Quarterback out there throwing dimes. Like, come on, man. It's getting ridiculous, man. So, Taggart, I don't know what you got to do, man, but you got to get it figured out.
I never thought I'd see the day Cal was better than Florida State.
Shit, me either.
Ta-da!
Yeah, for real. They here now. They here now for sure. That shit is nuts, man.
Oh, man.
Man, I don't get it, man.
My boys went out and TCU.
Yeah, they passed their first big test. To me, that was their first big test
But
without Herb.
It came with a price.
What happened?
Nick Bosa went down.
Went down with an ab issue.
Abdomen
Yeah,
injury.
I saw that.
He said he's going to be sitting a while. Which is good, though, because we're playing bum-ass Tulane this week.
Yeah.
And I don't think
it may take a couple weeks for that to happen.
Right.
He got an ab
But
strain.
it's Tulane, and the week after that is Penn State, which is why I believe he's sitting this week. I think he's going to get up.
He didn't come back in the game, right?
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's what I thought.
Nope.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I mean, that could be big.
Yeah.
But I would actually like the poise that your boy showed. Haskins showed for that TCU game.
So worried about that.
Because TCU was out there. They was fired up. They got the little jitterbug motherfucker and running back that can't nobody catch if he hit the corner. That shit was over once he hit the corner. But it was watching Haskins and the composure he played with. I was like, okay, he might be legit.
The quarterback.
Yeah.
And you seen the big game moment when he came in with Michigan. He wasn't jittery last year. But that was only one. Well, it was a drive, and he came back and took the lead. Right. But he had that same poise, and you wondered, like, is that who this kid really is? Because if so, and this year he's
showing out.
We get Urban back this week too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They passed the test without Herb, so now
we about to put a burger on the grill this week.
Speaking of Herb, though, I want to touch on. Did y'all see that last interview we did?
The one Monday.
Yeah.
I watched it this morning.
That shit was terrible.
Yeah.
It was a terrible look. I don't know why he decided to do it.
That's where I was going.
I don't understand.
That's where I was going because Tom Rinaldi, who did the interview, I mean, of course,
did his job.
Yeah, he did his job.
But you know what? Let me tell you something about Tom Rinaldi. Because me and my wife were watching it, and I was like, he lightweight grilling him, but hella politely.
Yeah,
it's like a polite grilling. But why, Herb?
Yeah.
Why haven't you reached out?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if he's consoling this motherfucker or if he putting him on a kebab like that. We gonna turn his fire up on you.
And as a fan, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Asking him this bullshit. Nigga, ask him about the comeback win. Like, nigga, we don't want to hear about none of that.
Nobody care about none of that.
None of that.
Herb is in that room right there in the driving shoes and loafers. He ain't, man. They here to talk about nothing but why you was suspended.
That nigga came out and said though, he was like, man, how did you feel when you found out you was suspended? He was like, man, devastated. He's like, but I was in there pissed off. I'm sitting in the damn room for 12 hours. I don't know what my fate gonna be, and then they tell me these 3 games. Like, oh, fuck it, then.
Hey, man, look, you kind of brought it on yourself.
He did.
He said a lot of things about part what he didn't condone. It was a lot of shady sound.
He shouldn't have did it.
He really shouldn't have. But you knew he had to.
Yeah.
The president, the regents, the board, all them.
Yeah.
You got to sit down.
Yeah. PR.
And do it with Ed Rinaldi. Instead of going out here to this mass press conference and getting asked these same damn questions. And they ain't going to be so nice.
I think it's going to blow over, though. I don't think it's going to be a story that's going to stick at the end of the year when they hoisting the trophy. I don't think anybody's going to look back and say, oh, but the Urban Meyer suspension. Nah, that's not.
But you know what, though? Know why it's going to blow over, though? Because he's not the one who actually beat up his wife.
Right.
That's going to be part of it.
Right.
But he had to take the blowback from it because this dude was on your staff. And I don't give a fuck what you said, Herb. You knew about it. So, I mean, it is what it is. If you've been married, any of our married listeners know, if your wife is friends with your best friend's wife, and your best friend's wife tells your wife that your best friend has been beating her up, you best believe your wife is then going to roll over and tell you what your best friend is doing to his wife. That's just how marriage works.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me, oh, my wife never told me. Come on, bud. I didn't know. She didn't. Come on. Yeah, you did, man.
You've been hitting that raw for eons.
For real. Y'all got kids. Yeah, man. So, Herb.
She said he just wasn't paying attention.
Yes. No, he was
paying attention. Got some amnesia if you listen close enough.
But the Big Ten, Wisconsin got upset by BYU.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was surprised by that, man. I couldn't believe it, but...
Did they play a big game last week? Was there some kind of hangover or something? Wisconsin?
I tell you off the top of my head, I don't know what last week's schedule was.
Christ.
Level of competition.
And you supposed to roll.
It's week in, week out, dog.
You supposed to
it's
roll.
Week in, week out.
Hey,
you got a Heisman candidate at running back. Right.
They were a top 10 team.
Come on, man.
And BYU was unranked.
I know.
I mean, that's a hard one.
Cal beat BYU.
Prep. Oh, shit.
But what I mean,
doing
yeah.
nothing.
But the good thing for Wisconsin, it happened non-conference,
Yeah.
and it's still early
Yeah.
enough we can rebound from it and try to get in there with one loss. Now, what you got to do is take your own fate in your hands, start knocking off people in the Big Ten. Y'all play Wisconsin this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to beat Ohio State. You got to beat Ohio State. Make sure that you're in there.
They're all
So
in
you
age.
start knocking all these fools off.
Yeah.
Now you get these big wins on your record instead of the big loss on your record. And hope BYU starts knocking people off.
Yeah.
It actually helps you.
Yep.
Oh, BYU also knocked off such and such and such. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Then it kind of balances your shit. So, we'll see.
BYU lost to Cal.
BYU did lose. And would it help BYU if Cal keeps winning? We didn't lose to a garbage-ass team, although you did. But, you know what I'm saying? If Cal keeps winning and makes a quality bowl, it actually helps BYU.
Oh, no, they don't play Ohio State this year.
Who, Wisconsin? Mm-hmm. Who do they play? They got Penn State? They need Penn State to beat y'all. They need some shit to start falling in their favor a little bit to try to rebound. So who else got knocked off here? LSU knocked off Auburn, and that was a dope game. That was a real. It was kind of tough to look at a little bit, but if you like defense, you kind of saw this like, all right.
Yeah, I didn't see no highlights.
And they were going at it, man.
Wisconsin has Penn State.
Wisconsin does have Penn State, and y'all do too.
Yep.
So
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, so Wisconsin needs Penn State to knock y'all off, so then they can then knock off Penn State, and they'll start to balance everything out.
Strength of schedule.
Yeah. But LSU looks for real. That's their second big win of the year already. I'm like, well, damn.
Joey B out there slinging that thing, baby.
Hey, I was surprised, man. So I got to keep my eye out on LSU. Oh, my God. Did y'all see the Arizona State game?
No.
Arizona State versus San Diego State, right? San Diego State knocked off Arizona State. But there was a real controversial targeting call made at the end of the game. Arizona State's down. Damn quarterback heaves some shit. Wide receiver catches it at the 1 or the 2 yard line, right? Gets drilled. Now this was when the targeting rule actually fit. It was a complete headhunt shot, right? They called targeting, but they also called the pass incomplete. So instead of getting the yards where he caught the ball at, they gave him 15 yards. But on the replay, it looked like the dude held on to the ball.
Okay.
But when they reviewed it, they just reviewed the targeting, not the catch.
Oh.
So instead of being at the 2, he only gained 15 yards. And now he got to throw another 60-yard Hail Mary just to try to win it. So now it's controversial. Like, well, y'all was just looking at this.
Right.
Was it a catch or wasn't it?
That. Right.
Now, the only angle I saw from it was facing. And the way he got hit, he got snapped backwards, so the ball kind of like went behind him. Well, his hands went behind him. But when he got up, the ball was in his arms. But I couldn't see if he got jarred loose and hit the ground and bounced back up. So I'm trying to piece it together on the replay and trying to see if I can see it. Mm-hmm. I don't think it ever hit the ground. I don't think anybody ever saw it either. So you got to start reviewing this target. If you're going to look at targeting, you need to be looking at everything else in that play that goes along with it if we got to replay it.
Right.
Did he even catch the ball? Because then I can decline the targeting or take that to stop whatever it is. Let me get the result of the play.
Right.
That 2 yard line, they got a chance to win now.
Yep.
Yeah. But they stole that one, man. So they would talk about that on college.
College game day?
No, not game day. What's the one after the games? The other ESPN.
Oh, Final Score.
Final Score. They were talking about that shit. So I want to see what happens with that, man. If they're going to adjust the rule or not. Probably won't be this year, of course. But that was nuts, man. I couldn't believe it. I watched that damn replay about 6 times just trying to see what the hell was going on. Like, what the I couldn't believe it. What else we got on here? That was pretty much it for me for college football. Tennessee won, but they should have won. And I don't like the way they look right now. They just their offenses.
You ain't like how they looked in a while.
No, I never liked how they I didn't like Butch Jones' offense. The defense was all right, but I think they're still learning Pruitt's new offense, so it's a struggle. I did want to talk about one other thing, though. How scary is Bama right now with a passing game? Because what I'm looking at, now granted, to me they haven't beat any real hogs, but seeing them develop a passing game with the stable of running backs they have, the defense they always
Right.
have, that is scary, dog.
Right. It damn
it's
sure
like,
is.
who the hell
It
is going to
damn
beat these dudes if Tua keeps slinging his rock out here like
I was
that?
just getting ready to say, man. Oh boy, he balling.
He nice.
Can they
He
block
balling.
Can who block?
the offensive line?
Yes.
They can.
That motherfucker ain't getting touched.
Oh,
Yeah, his jersey
And-
is pretty clean, man.
And the beauty of it is he's mobile. He's not a pocket
yeah,
dude.
true.
He'll get his body there. So I know you asked because Ohio State has a defensive line. I know why you asked. The
I mean,
question.
well, you
'Cause
know,
I know you. I know you, so I know why you asked.
you got to be ready for
But
it.
this is why I would say. This is why I would say to that though. That's a legit question. They can still run the ball, so you got to still be controlled, and they still run that read option shit with Tua.
Play honest.
So now you got to play it on. So you got to play that option. They start
Right.
hitting you with that because y'all flying up the ends, and you start coming underneath. You in trouble.
Yeah.
You can't sit off of it, but Ohio State has an advantage where I can rush 4
Yep.
and probably still get home, possibly,
But
until he start running.
the linebackers at Ohio State are not as athletic as years past.
Oh, is that right?
Like
Yeah.
the Ryan Shaziers, the Jerome Bakers, the what's the kid that played for the Jets now? Him too. Like that, they're not that fast.
Oh, okay.
Not like
Okay.
that. So it'll definitely be something for them to deal with.
Be a problem.
Can be a problem.
Well, we'll see, man. That's down the road, but
Yeah.
right now, Bama looks like a damn machine, and
Yeah,
I don't
they
know,
always do this
They
time
gear.
of the year.
I don't know who's
geared
gonna
up.
knock them off, man. That shit was scary. I watched them. Was it 60+ points, 50+ points, 3 straight weeks?
Yep.
Like, shit.
Well,
Again, they haven't played no hitters, but
That Greener
damn.
kid can spin it.
yeah.
The Heisman hopeful, that dude could throw that damn ball, boy.
Hey man, look, it's a lot of talent out there right now, man. It's gonna start shaking free in the next couple weeks.
Yep.
Start getting in conference play a little bit more.
Separate the men from the mice.
Yeah, some shit like that. Speaking of men and mice, make our way to the NFL, man. Week 2. A lot of people trying to rebound this week. We had a lot of shitty showings, a lot of stellar. Where do y'all want to start? Rob, where would you like? I think I know where you want to
We're gonna
start.
start at home, baby.
Let's start with
What's up?
Rob Reezy. Where do you want to start?
And I want to start with them numbers Cam Newton put up. You know what I'm saying?
In the loss.
Yeah, in the loss. But, you know.
You want to start local, man? You want to move on and
I'm
come
going to
back?
keep it 100. You know, all playing to the side. Them Raiders suck, man.
All right, so for
That
those
shit hurt my feelings to hear this man come out and blatantly say, you know, we need to generate a pass rush. When you just traded away perhaps one of the greatest edge rushers. I mean,
John,
The premier.
I mean,
so for those who don't know, I'm pretty sure you do. Those who don't know, Raiders played the Broncos last week. Lost to a game-winning field goal with 6 seconds left. So it was another struggle in the second half to me for the Raiders. It was kind of the same thing, same script from the week before. You see them looking real dominant in the first half,
and they lit off the
going to
gas.
halftime, and but Carr was sharp. Carr missed 4 passes all damn game, but it didn't result in a W or even touchdowns like that. To me, because how many touchdown passes did he have?
1.
Exactly. He threw the ball 28 times, something like that. 1 touchdown pass. Now Denver's defense they're not garbage. They are solid defensively.
They're decent.
But I don't understand how you have a game to where you only throw 4 incomplete passes for 288 yards or something like that, but only 1 touchdown.
1.
He has to produce more in the red zone and get more points on the board. Right now, as of right now, that's a short sample size right now. It's only 2 weeks in. But right now, the Raider offense is actually worse than last year's offense in regards to scoring. Last year's offense, everybody complained about, averaged 18 points a game, which is trash. This year's offense is averaging 16 points a game, which is super trash. You cannot win in the NFL
No.
unless you pull out the damn Ravens defense from 2000 when they was holding everybody to 10 points a game.
Right.
Now you got action. But the Raiders don't have it. They don't have that shit at all.
the play where Bruce Irvin was gassed.
Oh, the hot man.
Done deal.
That was a terrible look, man.
Done
Damn,
deal.
why
Let me
they
tell you
do that
something.
man like that, man?
Let me tell you something, man. They got Bruce Irvin on this replay on one
Done
play,
deal.
man. I think what the Broncos doing a hurry up though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Weren't they? Yeah, man, a hurry up against a tired defense, mile high, air thin already.
Thin in the motherfucker.
For some reason, they locked on to Bruce Irvin, man, and that man's effort was terrible. He was ping ponging off of people. It was bad, man. I'm like, I can't believe this. I felt bad for Bruce, man. But it's what I didn't like though. As a veteran defense, because all them dudes back there is old at this point. How come nobody went down with a cramp and stopped the clock? You see people are gassed.
Hey, you know somebody tried that shit. They told his ass to get old up. It wasn't working, bro.
Nah.
98, did you see that shit? 98
Nah.
sat on his ass while I said, like, bro, get up. He got old up. Oh,
Nah, that ain't how you do
It
that.
didn't
He don't,
work.
he don't know how to do it.
It
You
didn't
gotta
work.
go down. And the lineman's the best one to do it.
yeah, 98 big
Fat
ass.
dudes always
Yeah,
cramping.
he sat there for a minute. He
Nah,
looked at
man.
his ass like, nah.
He should have grabbed his knee.
That shit ain't working.
You got to fall down, grab your head, just lay on your face.
Right.
It don't even matter. Just lay down. You got to come out for one play.
Right.
But that'll get the deep. They were out of sync. Defense didn't know where the hell they was going. It was getting carved up. I'm like, oh, this is ugly.
Right.
They in trouble.
Yeah.
Ain't no in Denver. You can kick your goddamn
But now,
field
you
goal
know,
from
it
60
goes
plus yards.
back to the nonchalant use of the timeouts.
True.
You're calling timeouts for nothing.
True. Gruden's game management is very rusty
Yeah.
at this point. But it's also about taking too long to get plays in. And
Well,
getting
let us
everything
get
set up.
let us get the call first. We have yet to get the call. Right there with 1 second, you can see the quarterback calling for the ball, and it's like the whistle blowing, and it's the ball being snapped.
Hey man, look, you got that's
That's coming from the sideline.
That's what I'm
so
saying,
it's
but that's
like-
on Gruden. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. You got to get the plays in fast.
Right.
So, but like, again, he is knocking off 10 years worth of rust.
That and, like I
I
said
mean-
before, that lack of prep during the preseason
It could be
is
that.
costing games.
It could be that. It damn sure could be that. But at some point, you gotta kind of man up and look each other in the face. Like, look, we gotta get this shit done.
Man, we all vets, man.
We all vets. We old as shit out here. This
Right.
ain't no real youngsters out here, except for this left tackle. He's trying to do the best he can damn do. Other than that, everybody else on this team, they got the oldest team in the league right now, right?
Yes.
Averaging what, 28 years
Well,
old?
Conley's still a kid.
That's what I'm saying. He's the only one though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying, so most of these dudes should know this is how we need to conduct ourselves to prepare to go out here and win a football game.
Right.
But what's weird is it's weird though. Watching the Raiders, I'm gonna get the hell off of them and move on. Although the points don't match, the way the ball is being moved looks better than last year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's more-
like between
we're
the
more
20s,
efficient.
yeah,
We're
between the
efficient.
20s they're good.
We're just not
They
producing.
just can't produce any damn points. So Gruden can fix that, fix some of the time management skills. And in my suggestion, honestly, was to start with more hurry up. Start the game faster. That helped Carr get into a rhythm, and that'll put the damn defense on his heels early.
Right.
Like don't come out doing the same old shit. And when they come out being aggressive, they fed Cooper. He had 10 catches, caught every target too.
Good. That's
Surprised
good
the hell
to
out of
hear.
me.
There you go.
It's
I
good
wasn't
for his
surprised.
fantasy owners. No, I'm surprised he caught them all. Is what I'm saying.
I wasn't.
Shit, you should be after last 2 years.
It's a difference, man.
What's the difference? Never
Contract
mind.
year.
Not yet.
Well, soon to be.
Soon to be, exactly. Next year, he ain't gonna drop a damn thing. You better believe that shit. Next year, he ain't dropping nothing. He gonna come out looking like fucking Ocho Cinco next year. Watch. All right, we're gonna move on from the hapless Raiders, man.
Still
Raiders fall to
10-6.
0-2.
10-6.
10-6 for who? The Raiders?
Yes.
Oh.
Well,
We're going to get it together.
all right, man. Hey, I hope so, man.
Just
I hope
don't
so.
bash my boys.
But like I told you last week, I don't think y'all gonna win the game in the AFC West. But so far, I'm right. Y'all 1-1. So let's go on to the next damn disappointment. Last week, the hapless ass Steelers.
Oh my God.
The Steelers are allergic to defense.
Ooh, yeah, it's
The
ugly.
Pittsburgh Steelers at home gave up 42 points to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes looked
Mahomes
like
went out there and threw 6 touchdown passes.
that man was a meat carver for a living.
My God, man. And everybody was wide open. They were just streaking down the damn field.
Even the ones that wasn't.
Hey, look here. Mahomes looks good, man. I'm shocked right now.
I tell you what, God damn it. I'm not pulling his ass out of my fantasy lineup no more.
He's beat you twice now. You had him on the bench, and he been out there.
I was looking like, the hell he tripping off of?
38. Man, I'm expecting Deshaun Watson to come around.
Come back and do something for him.
Nah, man.
Hey, he got the Derek Carr this year. He got the
big
Derek
facts.
Carr this year.
Big facts.
At least he's coming. Nah, I ain't. Hell no.
He's a little jittery right now.
He might fuck around.
He's a little jittery.
It's early.
He might fuck around and kill the Giants this weekend.
He might.
Oh, God.
KC, he might too. KC for a second. I mean, Pittsburgh Steelers, Kansas City. The game was a shit show. Ben showed up to play. Ben was out there throwing that shit all over the yard. He threw 4 touchdowns his damn self, over 400 yards. Yeah, he looked like old school Ben.
Looked old school.
I was working. I almost sat him for the damn fantasy shit. But he looked pretty good. But this goes back to the damn drama the Steelers have had this entire offseason with Le'Veon Bell. Now Antonio Brown is caught up in some drama on some silly shit.
Right.
Nothing about this organization says we're trying to win the Super Bowl right now. Nothing. And is it time to blow it up?
I was reading a little earlier, they was talking about, Coach being on hot seat. I don't know how or why. They saying he lost the locker room.
Yeah.
But you know what? That locker room talk has been there for a while now. He's always been a player's coach, so the discipline has always been lacking on the coaching staff's end. My issue, the way I see it, the staff, not staff, management has lost the locker room and lost this team. Again, you played the same game with Bell last year.
Right.
You knew you weren't going to sign him. If I know it, I know damn well you know it.
Right.
He has the same contract request that he had this year that he had last year. And the contract offer y'all made him wasn't close to what he even asked y'all for a year ago.
Right.
So why are we even playing this game? If you let Bell go in the offseason, that gives Antonio Brown, everybody who loves Bell, the offensive line, the whole shit, months to get over it and realize this is a business, this is what happens.
Yep.
Right? You don't have Bell tweeting no little slick shit. You don't have nobody showing no damn blims on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody's moved on. He got his money, his team. We focus on Connor, and we build it from there. Now, you got the Bell situation. Antonio Brown is feeling some kind of way. Probably for him because they're losing and the targets aren't there like they used to be.
Yeah.
So far this year. And they're losing. He didn't trip off having, 8 targets with 6 catches for 6 if you win.
Right.
And Ben missed him with a couple touchdown throws.
Mm.
Now, granted, they came back and threw touchdowns to somebody else.
Right.
But he did miss Brown on a couple throws.
Yeah.
But add that to the frustration of, and Bell was one of his close homies. That was his brother. So you don't have him. I'm not getting the targets. And a lot of people forget this is a brand new offense. This is a whole new offensive staff as far as who's calling the plays now. Dude's been there before, but he wasn't the play caller.
That's right. Haley moved on.
Yeah, Haley's in Cleveland.
Okay.
So they moved on now, and so they had to bring another. So everybody has their own way to do things. He's not going to call it the same way Haley's going to call it.
Right.
So everybody has to get adjusted to it. Juju's having the time of his damn life. He's balled 2 weeks in a row.
Yep.
So they got to get it figured out, man. When this season's going to be lost. The way I look at it, if they aren't going to be a playoff contender, and you'll be able to tell within the next few weeks, blow it up.
Yeah.
Blow it up.
I agree with that.
Take it and blow it up.
That's exactly what they attempted to do in Dallas. That player coach shit is not cool at all. Jason Garrett is like you just.
But he's not a player coach, dog.
He's an owner's coach.
No, he's an owner's coach.
Well, yeah, true. That's how I was about to bring that up. I was about to say, because everything that goes wrong, the motherfuckers upstairs react to it before you do.
Yeah.
It almost just feels like you don't make no decisions. Jerry Jones cut Dez Bryant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like Davis 2.0, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We ain't
mentor.
gonna be shit till he kick the bucket.
That was his mentor, man.
Yeah, but god damn, I hate that shit. So I feel exactly what you're going through with that shit.
Now, I don't agree with Tomlin being on the hot seat yet.
Yeah, because Pittsburgh
Not
doesn't
yet.
go through coaches like that.
Not just that. Not just that.
It's not his fault.
He's taken the 2 Super Bowls and won 1.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you're always in contention on his watch. They ran down his record earlier. I was looking at it. I think he's only had, 1 or 2 losing seasons.
And that's what, at 8-8?
No, he went 7-9, I think, one year.
Out of 15 years.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Everything was 8.
He come to the town, he coach, bro. I fucks with coach.
My issue with Tomlin has always been you're considered a defensive coach, but that defense hasn't been shit under your watch in a very long time. And you were a secondary coach.
Right.
And that secondary's been in shambles.
Putrid.
But I don't think they understand what they're trying to do. If anybody needs to be fired right now, it's a defensive coordinator. You brought the guy in, LeBeau left, all that kind of shit. You want to hire from within the Steeler way. You promoted the guy, and it's been a shit show ever since. Tomlin comes from a cover 2 background with Dungy.
Right.
He wants to add some of those elements. You don't have those guys. You don't have the safety play to do that shit for show. You damn sure can't run cover 2 with Mike Mitchell. It just don't work.
Because he's not a cover guy.
He's not a cover guy.
He's
He's just a guy.
Yeah.
He'll hit you if you ain't looking at him. As soon as you see him, he's going to miss.
Oh, my God.
That's just who Mike Mitchell is. He's been overrated since the Raiders drafted him.
Yeah.
He's been trash. He had 1 good year, then got paid by the Steelers.
Oh, what I didn't like was when that nigga got drafted by the Raiders. Who was the top flight corner that the Raiders had around that time he got drafted?
Mike Mitchell?
Was it Woodson?
Woodson.
They said he went to Woodson or Namdi. One of the two was like, yeah, man, you seen my highlight tape? And the nigga told him, nah, and I ain't gonna watch it till you do some shit around here.
For real, I don't care about your highlight tape. Yeah, man, Mike Mitchell's trash. But Steelers got to fix some shit. They got locker room issues. Like I said, AB dealing with trolls. Dude told him AB ain't shit. He would be garbage. He played for somebody else.
And I gives a fuck with some square sitting in his drawers, picking in his nose.
I tell you what I think it was, though. The dude that said it
was an ex-employee.
Was an ex-employee. But my issue is...
That's a disgruntled...
my issue is the ex.
I still don't care. I still don't care.
But you know how these athletes are right now.
Stay the fuck off of social media. Get a life.
Man,
they can't do that.
Get a life.
You know who got...
Where can he go in Pittsburgh?
Man,
get a life. Where can he go?
You got a wife at home. You got a couple of kids, man. You got some brothers, a sister.
You know who got
get
that
a life.
bad?
Get a life.
Kevin Durant.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
It's the same issue. It's the same thing.
We can probably jump on the gram or on Twitter right now and start fucking with KD.
Yeah.
Right now.
Your boy just got knocked for a burner account, didn't he?
Dez.
Dez had a burner account. All these fools are getting these... Social media allows you to be connected to too many damn people at one time.
Understood.
And they human, so they react, except if you're already frustrated. If I'm already mad, don't say no slick shit. Don't at me and say no slick shit so you make sure I see it.
Right.
But that all in part of putting your personal out for an opinion.
Yeah. That's real.
Some of the motherfuckers just be happy that they replying to him.
That's all it's about, too.
Brian said, fuck me.
Because no motherfucker with a real football brain believes that Antonio Brown would be garbage on any other team. Ben ain't Brady, first of all. He ain't out here making dudes. It's a lot of catches that Brown is making that Ben should have never thrown. But Brown was coming up with the damn
Besides that, I done seen Landry throw some dimes that shouldn't have been dimes become a dime.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Tony tiptoe all day, bro.
This man is out here doing ridiculous shit with the route running. So it was already a dumbass comment. It was a throwaway comment to try to bait somebody. You used to work there. I'm going to fire a shot.
Right.
No, well, trade me then. So now everybody's in the uproar, but he don't want to be here.
Yeah, because
then he missed practice Monday.
The media ran with that.
Yeah, they did. And they're going to run with everything.
Right.
If more athletes took the LeBron playoff approach, where he gets off all social media for the playoffs, do that shit for the season. Once the season starts, I'm out of here unless I'm pushing some kind of fundraiser or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tweet what I got to tweet real quick about this fundraiser, this event, and I'm off. Same shit.
Yeah.
Pull a Kanye during the season, man. Come back during the off season. You can ask. I don't give a damn what you say to anybody during the off season.
Right.
During the season, focus on, especially when you, I was about to say 0-2, but 0-1-1.
Right.
Just focus on the game, man. But emotions get ran raw, all that kind of shit. Let's see, man. Moving on from the shitty ass Steelers. get y'all shit together. Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
Dallas versus Eli. Let me tell you something, man. So, Dallas beat the Giants 20-13. And what I would say is it really wasn't that close.
Yeah, it was a garbage time.
And Dallas also wasn't that good.
No.
I say that they weren't. If you watch the game, didn't listen to it on the radio. If you watch the game, they kept the Giants in the game. Like nobody separated themselves from anything. Dallas offense still has a long way to go.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it wasn't like they dominated defensively against the Giants. They hit Eli one time. They was helping this motherfucker. He didn't know where he was at. Like, which one of these motherfuckers hit me? The shit was so funny, but I was sitting rewinding it. Like, look at this fool. The look on his face was priceless.
I swear Jalen Smith was going to get thrown out after that hit.
Nah, man, it was clean.
Gone.
It was clean.
It was clean. I watched it.
He was a runner, man.
Like, good God.
It was clean. I don't know why Eli was still upright. Like, why are you running so high? Get down. But my issue when I was watching the Giants, I came away with two things watching that game. One thing, the Dallas defense seems legit. They're faster than I've ever seen them. And that defensive line, with Lawrence being back, changes everything. With Lawrence back and your boy at linebacker, Sean Lee.
Yeah.
When those two dudes are healthy, Dallas can play defense or play good defense against anybody.
Yeah, but Lee 8 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
Concussion, so.
But I'm just saying, when they're out there,
True,
they're a different
that's
defense.
statement.
Yeah, they're a different defense.
Yeah.
Other takeaway, I don't give a damn what the Giants did to try to fix that offensive line. It's still broken.
It didn't work.
It's still broken.
It didn't work.
Because all you really did was took the turnstile from the left and put him on the right.
Yep.
And he was getting killed by Lawrence. Okay, listen, NFL teams, because you'll be hearing this soon. We popping. Listen real close. Understand that the right tackle is now just as important as the left tackle. I don't care what hand your quarterback throws with. If you look across the league right now, the best left defensive ends, which your right tackle needs to block, are premier guys. Khalil Mack is a left defensive end. Von Miller is a left defensive end. Lawrence is a left defensive end. Come on, your boy, Chandler Jones, is a left defensive end. Defenses have taken the best pass rusher and put him on the shittier tackle. That's why most of your good pass rushers right now are on that left side.
Right.
Everybody knows the right tackle these days is the worst of the tackle because they put the raw dude on the other side. At some point, when the game evolves and you really can get an athlete to do this, it's going to be a long time. So I'm just throwing shit at the wall right now. If you had a raw-ass left tackle, I'd try to see if he can play right tackle and move him on a game-by-game basis.
Right.
Where's the raw dude at? You playing the Bears?
We there sooner than later. With
And
that.
they just got
I don't think you can, though, because of the continuity of the offense and the stance is different. So it's going to be too hard to do it. But you might come across some motherfuckers who can do it.
Yeah, these big dudes ain't the kind of big dudes they used to play offensive line 20 years ago.
Eric Flowers is trash.
They just got a big free agent left tackle, too, in Nate Soldier.
They got to stop driving.
The Giants.
Yes, and the pressure wasn't coming from the left.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. They moved Eric Flowers from left tackle, who got Eli killed last year, to the right side. Now Eli's still getting killed, but now he just sees it coming. So instead of getting hit in the back by the train, he get hit in the face. That's really the only thing that's changing. Because Eli still isn't athletic enough to step up and slide out like normal. And Flowers was getting killed. He was on skates all night. And so they got to fix that. Third takeaway, Barkley's the fucking truth. That was the first game I seen him live. Barkley, I don't give a damn how you feel about him, Mike. Barkley's legit.
Yeah, he can play.
And he makes that offense go.
11 carries for 28 yards. That nigga's the goddamn truth.
He is. You count the catches? Or you don't ignore that part?
Yeah, the nigga swung out 50 million times, checked down Charlie. Yeah.
Did you watch the game?
I'm with that. Yeah,
Did you watch the game?
I seen a good portion of the game.
You seen a good portion of the game.
I seen a good portion.
How many times did you see the first man tackle him?
None.
That's what I'm saying. He was catching a lot of that within a yard of the line of scrimmage and making that guy miss.
Or behind.
And just fighting for everything he can get.
Yeah.
Now, what I will say, you can tell he's also a rookie. He hasn't learned how to run in the NFL yet. What I mean by that is, when you watch him run with the ball, he runs like he's a little back. He always wants to make a guy miss, which makes sense. But he continues to try to do it even in crowded space. Mm-hmm. At some point, you're 240. You got to put a shoulder down, get what you can get, and be cool. Because I thought they was going to make him fumble at one point. He was trying to do that damn spin move around like 4 dudes. Yeah. And a couple of them were coming from behind. He never saw. In college, that worked because you're so far ahead in these moves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the speed of the NFL, they recover too quick for you to keep dancing.
Right. Get
north and south. Make that man miss. Do that move. Do your thing. But understand, all right, it's crowded now. I got to get down and get what I can get back to the huddle.
Seen a lot of that from Zeke.
Early?
Yeah. And that dude's balance is ridiculous. No, Zeke's. You see that hit he took from Ogletree? And Ogletree fell to the damn ground, and Zeke took about 2 or 3 more yards. Like, damn. Yeah. He didn't have that in this game the first 2 years.
With the power?
Nah, he didn't have that kind of power. He didn't.
Yeah, you my dog. But
no, I'm being serious. He didn't. He didn't have that in his game.
He talking about Barkley.
No, but I'm just saying that power element is something that Zeke also has in his game.
His man body, but he's kind of sort of the same player to me as a pro that he was at OSU.
No,
he's not.
Well, I think the difference with Zeke, since we're on the Zeke now, difference with Zeke between college now, he didn't get touched as fast in college either.
I mean, we know the speed of the game is different in the NFL.
No, what I'm saying is you got a lot of runs right now with Zeke. Motherfucker didn't get in college.
Yeah.
Nobody even got close to him until he got to the secondary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna be that way in the pros. And so he had to adjust his game, especially now when nobody trusts that.
He always looked like, to me, he was always that shifty back.
No, he was always shifty, but Mike said he's starting to run with power now. He decided to go ahead and let his frame work for him. Okay, I can't shake everybody all the time.
Yeah, he growing into that man body now.
Yeah, he's been in the game long. Yeah. What's his 3rd year?
Yep.
So he started. That's what I'm saying. It's going to take Barkley that same thing.
Yeah.
Because Barkley also has tremendous balance, man. Yeah. That shit was ridiculous. He was special, man. I can see why he took him to Walker. He does. I was saying the same thing I was looking at, but like more agile.
Yeah.
Know what he reminded me of? With more speed? Remember when the bus first came out before he ballooned into the bus? He was
yeah.
And how his feet were so damn quick he could still get in and out of the hole and motherfucker making people miss.
Yeah.
That's what Barkley reminds me of. Just some more speed, better hands and that kind of shit. Yep. He's the evolution of that. But hopefully he don't grow to be like 280 and that old shit. But yeah, man. I got one more takeaway, then we're going to get the hell out of here with the Giants. To hell with them. They trash. Head coach, Pat Shermer, his offense is doo-doo. His schemes right now are also doo-doo. So I'm trying to figure out who's the real guy. The guy that was calling plays in Minnesota that had him rocking, or the guy right now in New York that got him looking like
what the fuck?
And I say this, so I'm watching this game. Now, mind you, I'm paying attention to this game because a couple things. One, I got Beckham on my fantasy team, so I'm trying to see what the hell he gonna do. I'm trying to, make that happen. Y'all really didn't. So, Mike is over here making the smash on it. They locked him down. They really didn't. So, I'm looking at this game. Dallas played a lot of 3 high safety, which means 8 man in the box. They were determined to stop Barkley from getting off. Mm-hmm. So clearly he's the straw that stirs the drink in that offense. Or at least they believe it is. So that left Odell Beckham Jr., the highest paid wide receiver, probably a top 3 wide receiver in the league, one-on-one.
The top wide receiver in the league.
No, he's not, but okay. He's the highest paid wide receiver.
Depending on who you ask.
Yeah, I mean, it's debatable. I'm going to go ahead Antonio Brown. And I think a lot of people will.
I got no OBJ. We've had this discussion before, but go ahead.
But I'll go to numbers, and then you'll have to be quiet for a second. But anyway, that shit don't matter. So, you got him one-on-one, right? Prime example. This is what really made me question the offense for the Giants. It was 1st and goal from the 3, right? They lined up in a run-heavy set. They got OBJ out wide by himself with a corner, right? 10 dudes are in the box. Eli stayed with the run game. So my question, and lost yards, by the way. So my question is, why isn't that an automatic, just throw it out there and see what happens one-on-one with the best wide receiver in the game, according to Mike? How do you not take that shot? I guarantee you Ben would have threw it over there to Brown. Any fucking Andy Dalton would have threw it over there to AJ Green.
Dak would have threw it to Dez, motherfucking. When you got a receiver.
Oh, no. Don't get at the Dak, dog. Don't get at the Dak. Don't get at the Dak, dog.
The fade route is always an option when Dez Bryant is out wide. By himself. You throwing that. I'm throwing that fade route.
So why didn't Eli?
Dak checking.
So why didn't Eli throw it?
He had time to, big dog.
What time? It's a one step from the 3. They went on the 23. They were on the 3-yard line. Yeah. That's a one-step drop and throw.
Sound like
you ain't got to do nothing over there.
Nope.
The safety was dead center. He had no chance of getting over there.
You remember who the corner was?
No. It don't matter.
What, Patrick Peterson?
It wasn't Deion Sanders.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So that shit don't even matter. It wasn't Rod Woodson.
Man.
Wasn't no legit shutdown dude, so it didn't matter. Even if it didn't work.
One-on-one, I'll take that 50-50 ball.
That's what I'm saying.
Pylon.
And you know OBJ is a high ball guy. Mm-hmm. He can go up and get it. So I don't understand the play call on that. It's a simple, I'm a veteran. I see 10 dudes in the box, and I see one out here guard my best player. Debatable with Barkley right now. But right now, shit, until Barkley does some shit that proves otherwise, OBJ's the best player on the team.
Thank you. That was about to
stop flying.
Until, that's what I'm saying. He's the best guy. And I don't throw a shot up. Just one. I can always come back and run the ball from the 3. That's easy.
If it don't work, yeah.
If it don't work, it don't work. But not take a shot at all, so then you lose yards to Barkley. You come back after he got sacked on second down. You settle for a field goal. And you were on the 3-yard line.
Field goal.
And guess what you lost by? 7. You needed touchdowns in that game. You just struggled to get down there all game.
Right.
Then on the first drive, it's 4th and inches from the 50. This motherfucker punts the ball. He punts the ball. Then decides later on in the game, the worst field position, to go for it and got it every time. And Dallas, apparently, I didn't know this, is one of the worst teams at stopping you on 4th down.
Yes. Has been for years.
Yeah. So if they know that up in the booth, and they can tell me that stat as I'm watching, what is your coaching staff doing? So go ahead and get that sneeze out, man. If you hear our voices a little raspy and shit in here, I got a head cold. Rob is sick. We all
Allergies,
fucked up, man.
Allergies.
Well, I'm sick.
Off.
And Mike probably be sick too after hanging out with us.
Yes.
But the Giants' offense is also sick, so fuck them. We're going to keep it moving. Who else we got in here, man? Jacksonville dominated the Patriots defensively. I didn't see that coming. Well, I kind of did, but I didn't completely. The whole Gronk, the 2 catches for 15 yards.
They get up for that game.
They do. And it was a revenge game from last year in the AFC Championship game.
New England got a... Well, they did by getting Josh Gordon. They need some receiver help back.
New England with Josh Gordon. I was going to bring that up.
That Randy Moss type shit.
You think it's going to get that ugly?
Yeah.
Possible.
I think you're going to see the real Josh Gordon now. Can
Josh get his head on straight?
I think playing for New England, you kind of go in with that.
I'm gonna get a ring at the I'm gonna get a ring.
Right. Let me not fuck this up.
That ain't true though.
Unless
we know, but
you got a lot of players that didn't work out for.
Did they get a ring?
No,
what I'm saying, they weren't good when they went, so they got cut.
Oh well, I mean, hey, it's a chance you take.
Didn't work out.
It's a chance you take. Randy Moss worked out. Corey Dillon worked out.
Ooh, that's 2.
They broke a record.
I'm just saying. They worked out.
It has happened, yeah.
Records. I think
you got a lot of guys. What I'm saying is they tried that same thing. Let's see if our culture can change some shit.
I think Josh Gordon just walked into a championship.
No.
Championship?
I'm not going to say that, but he walked into a winning situation.
He for sure walked into
a winning situation.
Just became scary, bro. Like,
it did.
It just became scary.
That's what
now you gotta pick between Gordon and Gronk. Like, who's it gonna be? And outside of that, the receiving core really ain't shit. But that's just enough
Until
by itself.
Edelman gets back.
Well, he's suspended for the first,
For the
four
first
games?
4.
Yeah.
And once he comes back, now you got a whole different beast you got to deal with. Because Gronk can go vertical. Josh can go vertical. And we already know Edelman likes to do all that underneath drag shit and then take it to the house
all day.
All that little scat shit.
You don't give a fuck
Hogan
how
does the
hard
same
it is.
shit Edelman does, that little shit underneath. All them goddamn running backs coming out the backfield for them. Josh opens up a lot of things for them.
Yeah.
But so my question ain't never been about his talent. Can he keep his head on straight?
That's what we're worried about.
Well, from what I understand, all dude did was work out a little bit. I'm just saying this particular time around. He injured himself
At a photo shoot.
at a photo shoot.
What?
Yeah.
That's
hamstring
what the
injury
word is.
The hamstring injury that initially took him out the game for the week.
Yeah.
He hurt his hammy at a photo shoot.
Well, actually, they say he was working out. But in the
At
process,
the
he
photo shoot.
either way,
So
he wasn't high. I mean, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with trying to extend your brand. I can understand that. He's trying to extend his own brand. I respect that. Make your money away from making your money.
Yeah.
But
fam, check this out. I get that, but maybe he doesn't realize it, but when you do photo shoots and you're supposed to be working out during the photo shoot, my nigga, you're not really working out during the photo shoot.
I mean, do it the way T.O. did it. You can throw up the bar or something. I mean, I ain't treadmilling nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
You do
what
some
I'm
simple shit.
Yeah, do some
You do
jumping
some very
jacks.
simple shit.
Do some basic calisthenics.
That's what you do. The motherfucking photographer, you want to say, he jumped hella high? Tell the photographer to get his ass on the floor and take the shot. All you gotta do is jump up in place, nigga, switch your legs like you're doing the damn high hurdle, and nigga, that's it. So he hurt his hamstring. Then he also missed the meeting. Right?
Right.
Then, according to them,
He wasn't himself.
as they talked to him, he wasn't himself. So they thought he was back on the shits again.
Why? Because I'm irritated because you coming at me for, you know what I'm saying?
For missing the meeting? Yes. That's what we coming at you for.
Man, doctor check, man.
And we're trying to figure out how you hurt yourself because you didn't do it at practice. And you can't give us a clear-cut answer. So yes, they're going to come at you. But my issue is you still did all this knowing the footing you had with this organization.
Right.
This is the same dudes. Hugh did him well, man. Hugh treated him right.
Yeah.
Same organization didn't let you come. All right, you don't want to come to training camp the first 2 weeks. Take your time, go to rehab, get your mind right. You come in, and then you're still doing little silly shit. And the GM, I don't know if y'all watch Hard Knocks.
I missed it.
Man, check this out. It's on demand on HBO.
All right.
If you go watch Hard Knocks, when Hugh tells remember the GM is new. He tells the GM, no, Flash won't be here for a minute. When is he getting here? That motherfucker like, I ain't trying to hear none of this shit.
Right.
Fuck you mean he ain't gonna be? You can hear the tone in his voice.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he was like, no, he's trying to get himself right. You say, okay, well, when is he coming in? Says TBD. GM looking at him like, nigga, fuck you mean? TBD.
The fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet?
But the tone, you can see that the
Yeah.
GM was like, this is your boy. So you say you got it. So that told me right there. I was just watching this shit like,
He was irritated
that was it.
already.
Yeah,
he was
full
already
rank.
not just
He about
irritated.
full rank.
He wasn't gonna stand for the same shit that
Right.
the other regime did.
Yeah.
Right. He was gonna pull
You can
rank.
already tell under his regime, he would have cut Josh a long time ago. Once you got suspended for the second time, all right, you got to go.
Right.
We can't deal with it. So the trade with New England for Josh Gordon, one of the most prolific wide receivers, when healthy, and has his brain on right in the league. He's a top 3 receiver when
You
healthy.
got to touch that.
Man, I don't know. With just 28 games under his belt, dog.
That's why I said when
technically, cuz still a rookie.
And you still got a lot of tread on the tires, nigga.
And
I mean,
he got a lot of tread on his personal tire.
Yeah.
And he ain't got a lot of tread on that career
What
tire.
is he,
don't.
27?
I'm talking about he can't make a mistake anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell no.
That's what I'm
hell
saying.
no.
He like
You fuck-
Alden
This is
Smith
what I'm saying.
territory.
Yeah, you fuck up in New England.
Self-sabotage.
That's a downside to going to New England. Oh, it's a perfect environment for him to get himself straight, as if New England didn't have killers on the roster.
Right.
But neither here nor there.
Hey, leave 187 alone, bro.
Hey, shit, I'm glad he
That
gone.
nigga
I can
had
say my
beats.
shit now. I ain't got to worry about the repercussions.
Yeah,
If he was still out here, I wouldn't be saying nothing. Don't worry about it. But going to New England, everybody says the best place for you, the culture, right? But if you fuck up in that culture, that pretty much exiles you from the rest of the league. The other
Yeah,
31
right.
not even going to deal with you.
Right.
So you got to walk the straight and narrow now. But if that fails, that tread on your tire, it's just going to have you selling tires. That's all you're going to be able to do. Your career is going to be over with unless you're going to Canada.
But since we're speaking on Josh Gordon, I got a question. What did Dez do to... Was he taking a knee, bro?
Oh, why
No.
you don't have a job?
Why is he still unemployed?
Easy.
What did he do?
I just think teams don't see the 2014 Dez Bryant. We ain't even gonna go to the younger years, but the 2014 Dez Bryant, where he's going
Dominant.
up, being dominant and all the shit. Yeah, that's not there. We paid Dez Bryant $70 million and did not get a return on the investment, bruh.
Romo wasn't there no more.
Ain't got nothing to do with
Yeah,
it.
it did.
You not out there. You not beating one-on-one coverage. You Dez Bryant.
Right,
And-
yo, quarterback is...
But the problem is,
Rock
I'm
skipping
going to tell you the
passes.
problem. Dez was never the ultra-fast guy. He was never a great route runner, right? He was never slow.
Right.
But he was always a vertical, I can catch the 50-50 ball. I'll play bigger than I am type of guy.
Run a comeback route now.
Yes, but nigga, that ain't the route tree.
Yeah, I'm just saying, he just wasn't a 9 guy.
No, he wasn't just a 9 guy, but he ran the dirty routes.
But why he ain't got no job?
Because
Why take a chance on
because-
Gordon when you got...
Well, one, Gordon's cheaper. Gordon cost me a 5th-round pick, and your cap hit is $750,000.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I didn't check the money.
Yeah.
I didn't check the money.
The
I'm
vet
just looking at,
minimum
availability.
is more than that for Dez. And Dez...
Well, Dez would be available for you, too.
He will. Because he ain't going to do nothing off the field. We haven't... Since he mushed his mama or wherever the fuck that was a while ago, slapped her with a hat or wherever the fuck he did his rookie year, you haven't had any problems with Dez.
Right.
But Dez's issues are on the field, though. Dez struggles to catch the ball at high points now. He can't catch the tough ball anymore. Well, he struggles to catch the tough ball. And you can't have that when you also don't separate from coverage.
Still no route tree.
And still no route tree. Now, he's not trash as a route runner, but that's part of why he can't separate.
He's not what you expect, what you want out of a $70 million wide receiver. Period.
He ain't Antonio Brown.
Oh, I mean, no question there. I mean,
Shit. I'm just getting scared because
he's a
they're
rarity.
talking about leaving the goddamn door open for his return.
They need to.
Man.
Check this
That's
out,
the
man.
truth, man. Y'all
Dallas
need some
doesn't
help.
have a wide receiver,
y'all
though.
need some help.
Dallas
Y'all
needs...
open and play.
Yes.
You seen him.
Yeah, he beat press coverage. And they were single high. The same way OBJ was beating press coverage and had some steps. And Eli didn't pull the damn trigger.
There's a lot of that going on.
It's a lot.
There's a lot of that.
But that was a call for Tavon. And they went to him. But is he going to do it again?
I hope so.
I seriously doubt it.
Because I seen that trade on draft day and I damn near...
But you can't count on that.
No, you can't.
Because he ain't going to run the dirty routes like Dez did. The dig routes, the slants in traffic.
He ran a couple of good comebacks, though.
A comeback ain't in traffic. They ain't a dirty route.
Yeah, come back easy when your
Yeah,
guy
you had
10
to-
yards off
You
you.
had to shake
Yeah.
coverage. You had to shake the dude.
No, well, after the
You
catch,
beat the dude. No, during the catch. I mean, during the route.
that's
He whooped
fine.
his ass on the route.
That's fine. But that ain't in traffic. At some point, Dak has to throw the
That little
ball in
ass nigga ain't
traffic.
going in nobody traffic.
That's
No.
what I'm saying. What wide receiver do y'all have right now that will? I got a bunch of outside. We already know Terrence Williams ain't going in there. He don't want no parts of it. That's what I'm saying. You trying to cut somebody but don't want to bring Dez back, who's better than everybody you got right now. The only tough guy y'all got as a wide receiver is Cole Beasley. And he working the slot, so he's used to being in traffic.
Yeah.
Other than that, you only have a tight end you can rely on anymore.
Right.
Sure don't.
But that's hella evident.
Yeah. Because Dak, like I said, that offense struggled. But where the hell were we at? I done fucked around and forgot. Let's see. So, the Patriots with the trade for Josh Gordon. That's going to scare the league. Everybody's worried. Like I put on Facebook, if I was them, I'd send the best Kush man in Boston right by Josh.
Right, he already got a lie, dog.
I'm just
He
saying.
already got a lie.
I need this nigga to fail a test real quick. And that's just jokes. I don't want the man to lose his job, lose his career. But he likes to sticky icky. And if I'm competing against him as a team, I got to do what I got to do. I'm sending that man over.
Why do you think they
Take
ain't
care
pushed the
package.
line for the legalization of weed in the league?
So this is what I learned. They didn't legalize it, right? They ain't necessarily said you can't smoke it either. So listen to Lorenzo Neal, right? On the radio this morning. They only test you one time for weed in the NFL.
Really?
They only test you one time. And after that test, they don't come back to test you again unless you failed the test. And he said most times, you know the test is coming. The fucking trainer give you a heads up that it's coming. You know the test because they test you around, and it's always in the off season. They always start to test you right around OTAs. So if you piss clean during OTAs, you can blow big once your test is done. And nobody's coming back. The problem is when you get caught, that's when they can hit you with the random.
Okay.
Now they can show up once you fail it. And now we got to look like we're doing something. That dude's been smoking weed. Just the dummies get caught.
Right.
That's just like the dummies who get knocked for at the combine. You know it's coming.
Oh, my God.
Everybody knows this test is coming. But you fail it anyway. So
Over some Reggie, though.
Oh,
Here you go. Here you go.
man.
Tested dirty for bad.
Rob enjoys the
I sure do.
the devil's green grass.
the sticky of the icky.
The stickiest of the icky.
I mean, that's what it is. What else we got going on, man? The Cardinals are hot trash. They got killed by the Rams 34-0.
Moving on.
How the hell does Sam Bradford still have a job?
Yeah, get 20 plus.
Put the rook in, man.
Yep.
Let's put the rook in. 49ers beat the Lions. A little shaky, but they held on to beat the Lions. I think people are starting to figure out Jimmy G a little bit. He's forcing some throws. And that offensive line is trash, too. But they got some guys hurt, though. But he's getting killed. I think the Lions had like 4 or 5 sacks. Might have had 6. They had a lot.
I thought it was 4.
Maybe
6.
They was fucking Garoppolo up. Maybe Eli got 6 times. I can't remember. Motherfuckers getting beat up last week.
No, that was Russ.
No, Russ got hit
Russ
6
got
times.
ping pong last night.
Shit, that's three quarterbacks we just named right there.
Yeah, he was talking about
For real.
the defensive lineman he got to see in the next 3 weeks.
Who, Russ?
Yeah. He's just seen Khalil Mack. He got DeMarcus Lawrence this upcoming week. And I forgot who the next one is after that. But it's not nice.
Who they played week 1? Do you remember?
They played
Green Bay.
Green Bay, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, he got it rough, man.
Yeah, well, that offensive line, they still haven't tried to build one around him. So he in trouble. Anything sound with y'all the Niner game? They got lucky they won, in my opinion, because Jimmy G threw that interception, but he got called for holding somewhere else, so they bailed him out.
I don't even like the Niners.
I don't like the Niners either, but you know.
Screw-ups.
Yeah,
That's real.
you already know, man. I catch
See,
you.
what Well, the whole hum-ass game we got in here. Miami beat the Jets 20-12. That was all right. Darnold looked okay. Threw a couple picks. We also threw a touchdown. Had about 300-plus yards passing. On 40-something attempts. They got to fix the run game to help Darnold out.
Yeah.
If they don't, they're going to die. Vikings rallied late to tie the Packers. Game ends in a damn tie. Vikings kicker missed 2 field goals. Gets cut the next
Kickers,
day.
man.
Hey, man.
So did, old boy, Cleveland.
Yeah. Cleveland blew the game against the Saints.
Vegas was hot.
Missed
I
field
knew they
goal.
was going to win.
Lost by 3 and missed the field goal.
Oh.
But did y'all see the head coach's press conference from Minnesota?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I was crying
Heard the
laughing.
sound bite.
Comedy.
But that's what happens when you ask a nigga a dumbass question.
Right.
They asked the Vikes coach, like, hey, you guys cut the kicker. Did you see the game? Like, fuck you mean? Yeah, we cut him. Was it an easy decision? Very.
No thought.
No,
Went
man.
into it?
No hesitation at all. What else we got?
Imagine doing that shit in a relationship.
Just cut a motherfucker and bring in the next one.
Right.
Hey,
Right after dinner.
Right.
dinner was trash.
Right.
Bring in the next one.
Because you're like, man, look, I'm sick of this shit. You out of here.
Bring in the next one. This shit was trash. You know damn well I don't eat this shit. Let's go, man. You out of here.
You out of here.
No doggy bag.
Hey, no be hell. What if you had a Turk for that shit though?
Oh,
Send the Turk and get her out of here, man. She got. Tell her to turn in her playbook, turn in her keys, man.
I sure do wish
Turn
I'd
your
have had
keys
one
in.
of them in my marriage. Hey man, look,
Straight assistant.
go cut that bitch off. God damn.
You stupid, boy.
Yo,
Hey,
wow.
that's the realest to talk, man.
Hey, man. That'd be some cold shit, though. But, you got a lot of these fake players out here think they got it like that. I drop it for the next bitch, man.
Very true.
Okay, that's real. Do your thing,
Very
then.
true. Some of these niggas these days, boy.
Yeah, but you know how that shit go.
Yeah, man, but it's...
Hey, man, we do that shit all night.
Yeah.
Who else we got on here, man? We almost done with this silly shit. Colts went ugly against Washington. That game was trash. They won 21-9. We was talking about the Saints beat the Browns 21-18. Browns kicker is also trash.
Hell,
Did they cut him?
oh, fast, dog.
Good. I didn't see that. I was looking for it, but I missed it. Falcons rebound, beat the Panthers 31-24. And that was actually good to see. They scored some shit in the red zone. You see they made some adjustments. Sarkisian, he got his head out of his ass and started calling some USC shit instead of some USFL shit.
Yeah, it was cool. Cam Newton played
Probably-
quarterback.
He probably got
You know
hot
what I'm
again.
saying?
Cam Newton played quarterback and lost. So what does that tell you?
Hey, defense need to play better. Shit, that's what that told me. Defense need
I
to
don't know
play
what you
better.
consider playing quarterback, but okay. We're going to let you rock with that, I guess. Fitz Magic. What y'all think about the
Man.
Bucks right now, man?
Hey, I agree with Deshaun Jackson, bro.
Yeah, you can't bring what's name back in here.
Yeah.
So Deshaun Jackson came out and said, Jameis, you can't just sub out Fitzpatrick
Yeah,
right
you
now.
can't.
We hot.
You can't.
You can't take the hot man off the dice, man.
You can't.
Hey,
You gotta let him crap out to, you know what I'm saying, bring a new shooter in.
I thought I was looking at Conor McGregor.
I did too.
Hey,
I did too.
that was,
I'm looking. I'm like, hell no. I'm like,
that press
what?
conference was hella funny.
Fuck
They
the
came
defense.
out,
Niggas should just come in doing a little Conor McGregor walk.
he was gonna say fuck
Hey,
Jameson.
man.
That shit was hella funny. You see him talking to D-Jack
Nah,
during the press conference? So D-Jack came in and stood in the doorway, right, and was watching, was laughing. He looked at D-Jack and said, oh, my bad, man. I get his back. We borrowed, he had D-Jack's chains on.
Yeah.
He said the only thing he owned, and that whole shit he had on was his chest hair. That was it. The coat wasn't his, the chains wasn't his, the chains wasn't. They had already planned on doing that shit.
Hey, that's
you know what I'm
dope.
saying? That's hella dope.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's good camaraderie right
Yeah.
there.
It is. And that part is gonna be the part that fucks Jameson up. It ain't just the shit on the field.
Yeah.
Jameson never brought that up. Jameson was sucking on his fingers and shit before the game, and nobody knew what the fuck was going on.
He's never been that guy, though.
Who?
Jameis.
James? No.
He's never, not even at Florida State.
Dude, have fun. Have
So
fun.
you don't,
I don't think he's out there having fun. He's overthinking shit.
okay.
And he don't utilize the weapons he got around him.
That and leadership
That's
is
just
big
how
if
you
you're going
want
to be a
it.
quarterback.
I like Jameis.
man.
I don't think he studies.
I don't think so.
I don't
Really?
He got,
I don't
he
think
got
he
a little
studies.
bit of that Jamarcus.
He makes too many of the same mistakes.
Yeah.
I heard a few disturbing stories about Jamarcus' tenure in Oakland. I mean, I know it was
Jamarcus,
bad.
let me tell you something. Before you tell your story, let me tell you this. All right, then I'm gonna let you roll. Drafting Jamarcus was disturbing. That started the whole disturbing shit. Did I not say that when they drafted him?
We gonna move.
The whole pre-draft shit. Said this dude is trash.
I don't even
I
know.
watched this dude play SEC football for too long. I'm telling y'all, he trash. Only thing he did was beat the other trash ass dude, Brady Quinn. And Jamarcus had a shitload of wide receivers. All he was doing was
And
throwing
with
slants.
that statement, I would have took Brady Quinn
And you had the same problem.
over Jamarcus. We would never know.
Yeah, you
Brady
would.
Quinn went to Cleveland, man. Come on, I thought we already established Cleveland. was
Jamarcus Russell went to Oakland, man. Y'all act like y'all wouldn't.
We
Y'all act like y'all went 1 and 2 in the draft, man.
We
There's
had
a reason
better
why you had to-
situation
No, you didn't.
as far as personnel, not coaching.
Y'all did?
Yeah,
Man, come on,
Raiders
man.
always had players. We just always had shit for
So
coaches.
did Cleveland. So did Cleveland.
This is
What?
this is
Always
barber.
had
This is
players.
barbershop
No.
Rob.
No,
Yeah.
no.
This
They
is
did
Raider
not
Rob
always.
right here. for
Raider
sure.
Rob.
This is for sure Raider Rob.
No.
Rob.
No.
Y'all were drafted number 1 overall for a reason.
Yeah, because we was 2-14.
That means you were trash. So how you gonna talk about another trash ass
Shit,
team
we
as
went
if you weren't
2-14.
trash?
We went 2-14. Fired the coach that went 8-8. Then went 2-14. Then came back and went 4-12. This shit, I think, was another 4-12 after
Y'all was
that.
only 8-8 the year before.
Y'all might go
Yeah,
4 and 12
we was
this
8-8.
year.
They can't
If they
cable.
smart, they would. If they smart, they go 4 and 12
Might as well
again.
tank it right
You
now.
got some draft picks. You might as well
The
let that happen.
draft picks ain't gonna do shit for us.
Shit,
We want the nigga we gave the nigga up for. You know what I'm saying?
You got a Jamarcus story you want to hit us with before?
I don't even. After your little statement, I'm done.
He's trash. I didn't mean to throw you off, but he's been trash.
Yeah, we're not going to.
So was Brady Quinn. Two dudes that was busted, didn't do nothing in the league.
All right.
So
they were.
So y'all, honestly, that's why I don't get completely mad because Brady turned out to be a bum too. Who else was y'all gonna get? Who went third?
Johnson.
Calvin.
Ooh.
They should have took
Calvin Johnson.
Should have took Calvin. Could have found any quarterback.
Calvin Johnson.
Fuck it, just throw that shit up there. We'll figure anything else out. I forgot Calvin was third.
I didn't.
I'm sorry.
When did y'all take Gallery? What year was that?
That was another bust.
Man.
Oh,
that was.
But they were close together.
Year, I think that was the year Fitzgerald came out.
Yeah, that was the year Fitzgerald came out. But they were close in the draft.
Shower points, bro. Because Gallery was garbage.
No, he wasn't.
That boy was borderline Pete Mandridge.
I'm gonna tell you what they fucked up at.
Switching his position.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. They fucked. First of all, everybody talking shit about Gallery don't remember where he was actually slotted at.
Iowa.
At Iowa. No, he was at Iowa.
But he was
what I'm saying is, he was left tackle at Iowa. What I'm saying is, Gallery that year was the consensus number one guy in the draft. Yep. But nobody wants to say that shit no more because he was a fucking bust and he busted out.
There was no question.
Nobody wanted to come out and say, "Whoa, he just didn't work out." Now everybody laugh. Oh, they took Robert Gallery. Nigga, you said he was the best nigga going too. So own the shits.
The experts.
Yeah. Other part of that though.
Yeah, the dudes that ain't never played.
Them motherfuckers, man. All they do is look at films. Oh, he's the best guy.
Right.
Then the best guy gets picked and don't work. Oh, they should have never took him. He was over. Nigga, you full of shit.
Yeah.
But what they fucked up with Gallery is they went by that old axiom. You got to play left tackle. That rookie year, he played right tackle and ball.
Mm-hmm.
I still remember the Denver game. He was blocking two motherfuckers. He had one on each arm.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, remember, because they had a soundbite with Al Wilson in the sideline. That big boy, man, they was worried about him. They couldn't get around him. As soon as they moved his ass to left, changed his feet up all over again,
Downhill.
they started speed rushing that motherfucker and started killing him.
Downhill.
Then he salvaged his career when they moved him to guard.
Right.
Who was that, Seattle?
Yep.
Somebody moved him to guard. Seattle did. After y'all
Seattle.
cut him and cut bait.
Same thing with Valdir.
Yeah. Yeah, same shit.
Man, I forgot him.
That boy was a wall.
Yeah.
They moved him, and it was just...
So basically, we say all that to say the Raiders had the same sorry-ass draft history as the Cleveland Browns. So you can't be firing shots at the
that's
Cleveland
not
Browns.
true.
That is true.
That's not true, nigga.
Moving on.
That's not true.
It's very true. Very true. Let's see, what other dumpster fire we got left here?
Shit.
Speaking of shit, Bills.
Oh!
They get beat by the Chargers. Chargers beat the Bills into retirement, basically is what happened. That's the storyline we're going with.
Oh, my
No,
God.
they beat Davis.
Hey, same thing to me. One motherfucker quit.
That's unheard of.
So for
That's
those who
unheard
don't
of.
know, the L.A. Chargers, I got to keep reminding myself they're in L.A. now. They're like the bastard sons of L.A. They're the Clippers of football.
Damn.
The L.A. Chargers played the Buffalo Bills this past weekend, and at halftime, Vontae Davis, the starting corner for the Buffalo Bills, decided, I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play no more. I'm a coach. You know what? I'm gonna just shower and move on, man. Vontae, you ain't gonna go back? Nah, dog. No, I can't do this shit no more, man.
He was playing a pretty decent game, too.
So,
Up until.
So he retires, literally retired at halftime. Waited till the team went back out, showered, got dressed, and they got video this fool walking to his car. He was gone. He wasn't just like, I ain't coming back out. He left the vicinity. I'm out of here. Thank God it was a home game.
Right.
That's probably why he did it at home, too. But he cut. So my question is this. Is that shit acceptable? I think I already know the answer, but I got to ask it anyway. To abandon your team like that, and did he only do it because the team was trash?
He'll never get another job.
He'll never get another job.
So with that being said,
He'll never get another job. Not in the NFL.
yeah. We don't know what he was feeling, you know what I'm saying, mentally.
But when he came out and said, he put his body through a lot, he doesn't think his body can hold up anymore, that kind of shit, right? But my issue is, it's hard to see that side of it sometimes, because we've played the game, and we've seen how dudes act in a loss. We played with a quarterback that cried during the playoff game in high school.
I remember.
Yep.
So,
we've seen people break down in the midst of something.
Right.
Right? So my thing is, as a veteran guy, do I still want to put my body through this? I may be having body issues if my team is also trash. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do the ends even justify? Does he walk out on the Patriots at halftime? That's what I'm saying. If he's in a better situation, does he walk out on the Patriots at halftime?
Depending on how you feeling physically.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I mean, I kind of sort of felt him, you know.
That's why I was wondering, was it more of we're garbage and I'm not feeling well, so I can't even fight through this because we're garbage. There's nothing worth fighting for. Or if you're on a team like the Patriots, you got a chance to win a ring or compete for one.
Right.
Do I go ahead and battle it out for this one last year because I know I have a shot at something?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes being in shitty situations can accelerate the poor decision you may be making.
Right.
Because you look at the situation you in. And the Bills are trash. Yeah. They're hot garbage. They're going to be hot. They may go 0-16. They're that fucking bad. They are.
Yeah.
They're that damn bad. Other than Shady, you got a rookie quarterback out here with some fucking also ran receivers. They don't have really a threat out there. To me.
Shady hurt now too.
And Shady got a busted rib. He getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? So now with no running game, what's your young receiver? What's your young quarterback gonna do? Other than get killed? Yes, killed. Kilt.
Kilt. Killed.
He's out of there. So part of me felt Vontae as far as my body can't do it anymore. But to me, even if that's the case, you approach the coach, you get dressed, you at least finish out the game with your teammates on the sideline.
Yeah. Right.
You don't leave the whole shits.
Right.
Leaving the whole shits is kind of cowardly, man. Like, come on, what is you doing? What? But like I said, we played with a dude. My G started crying in the huddle.
Yeah, out the blue.
My nigga got dressed. And was done for. He was done for that. That was it. So, I mean, like I said, I've seen some shits. I've seen some wild shits before. But retired at halftime and, you know what I'm saying, taking your ball and going home type shit.
Yeah.
Is wild, man. So this makes me wonder if he would still do that shit if they were winning.
Did they prorate his check? Anybody know?
He'll get paid.
You know what I'm saying?
He'll get paid for that game.
You know, you get a half game check.
Nah, he'll get paid for that
There's
game.
another one of those things. He'll
Get paid for that game just because he put his body at risk for a half.
Right.
I need all my chips.
I'm gonna try that shit.
Well, I'll come back and say why.
Go half day, get full.
Go half day and be like, you know what?
Some
I'm
jobs
tired of
give
these
you that.
goddamn cars.
You got the right kind of job,
leaving.
you can get that.
Shit.
Work 4 hours, get paid for
Like,
8.
well, you know, I did have a situation where my shit said 25% of shift, and you know,
and then
that
you
stupid
good.
motherfucker added up 4 quotas and tried to convince me it was a quota,
Well, you know.
and I laughed.
I
I laughed hella hard.
Hey, not everybody can count, man. Let's see what else we got, man. That's pretty much it. Titans hold up the Texans. That game was boring as shit.
Yeah. What happened with Mariota? I missed it.
I mean, they won. Other than that, it was subpar play on both sides. The quarterback spot.
Hey, I'm laughing because
Watson got to get back from that knee injury.
Yeah.
He got to get confidence in that leg again, and I think he'll be all right. May take him another season.
fuck Watson.
That's
Nah,
'cause
I
you
ain't
got
gonna
him
say
in-
fuck
That's
him.
because you got him in fantasy.
He's now
You
back
0-2, nigga. So
Now,
it
back
ain't
up
just
on
about
this
Watson.
team.
Your team ain't shit.
That's all right. I
Oh,
made a
fuck.
hell of a comeback last year. I'll do it again.
Same last year, man. It's a whole new year.
It's all right.
I'm gonna just keep quiet because you know, coming into next week, you know, I see it's a bully on the block, you know, and I can't wait
What
to
bully?
just jump and hit him in his mouth, man.
Oh, you must play me this week. You play me
You know what I'm
this week?
saying? I'm taking socks this week, bro.
He said I'm taking
Taking
shots.
socks this week.
Don't get socked.
Oh, no,
my
bro.
God.
Fam, check this out. Check this out. Since we talking fantasy, let's be real. I got one dude that's probably going for 30 this week. Off
Who?
top.
And who?
Kansas City Chiefs played the San Francisco 49ers this week.
Ooh,
Correct.
Yeah.
With that secondary,
I'm
Enrique,
damn sure starting Mahomes
30?
this week, baby.
30. Who gonna guard him? They were getting killed by the Lions last week. Come on,
Come
man.
on, man. Don't do that to yourself.
Hey.
You
Hey,
know.
I'm just saying,
No,
because
I tell you
Watkins,
what,
Watkins
you
is
might-
in so I'm familiar what he's talking about. But
I
I'm
know
just
what-
saying, Sammy
you know
gonna
what?
eat up some of that 30. That's all I'm saying.
You might
They might cancel
you
each
might
other
be
out.
right. He'll
They
go
might
for
cancel
25.
each other out.
My bad.
I'll tell you what, goddammit, the quarterback is going for 40.
And I got Gronk playing Detroit this week.
Oh, shit.
I got action, man. I got some action. I got some good things going. So as long as everything holds up, I should be all right. I should be all
I say the same
right.
shit, bro.
Yeah,
It's a
you
long
really,
haul. Even though I did
you know what? I'm going to tell you why you going to lose.
Shoot.
You got too many Raiders on your team. And them niggas ain't never worth shit. That's the little nugget I'm going to give you. Only shot you got is to bench them niggas from the town.
Shit, nah.
Until you do that, you ain't got no shot. You
2-4
can't do it.
2-4 ain't going nowhere. And like I said, I'm working on some things.
I ain't say cut him.
You know, Coop did what he needed to do for the week for me.
And he won't. Who the Raiders play this week?
Shit, who got Miami?
Oh, that's
That's
right,
right,
Ryan.
man. They gonna beat Miami ass.
Shit, Miami 2-0.
Oh, all right.
On accident.
He said on
accident.
What's on
I mean,
accident?
they 2-0.
Y'all 0-2. They 2-0. Y'all 0-2 on
I
accident.
can point to our 0-2.
And they can point to they 2-0.
Barely.
Okay,
Barely.
y'all barely lost, but you still lost.
I kind of sort of, you know what I'm saying, paid attention. Yeah, it's all about dubs and L's.
That's it. End of the day,
That's real
man.
talk. It's all
End
about
of
dubs
the
and
day. Who
L's.
Dallas got this week, Mike?
Dallas has motherfucking Seahawks.
Oh, they'll crush the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say crush, but they'll put some pressure on. They gonna have a problem. Let's see what else we got going here. We got a question of the week this week, Mike.
Yeah.
We all done with football for this week.
Would we date an ex?
Would we date an ex?
Would we date an ex?
Y'all want me to go first?
I want to go last. You go.
Y'all
ahead.
like me to go first?
Go ahead.
Anybody else
Sure.
want to go first? All right. Oh, it's on me?
No, you go ahead. Go ahead, boss.
Fuck no. And that's my answer. Who's next? It was very simple for me.
Yeah.
It's very simple. I don't have not one ex that I would date again. Not a one. Especially the last one I had.
Well, I would say this. Not all relationships was her fault. You know what I'm saying? Some of them was my fault. But, shit. Nah, bro. I've been in the trench for 10 years, man. Been dealing with the same chick for 12.
That ain't the question.
No,
man. Don't stop trying to pacify it. We're both married,
Ain't no pass. I'm just saying there's been opportunity to deal with an ex. And the answer is no. It's a reason that they are an ex. Can't go forward, moving backward.
That's real.
I got it.
That's real. What about you, sir? Would you date an ex? Now, is this any ex or your last ex? I wouldn't date any ex.
I went with any.
Yeah, I went with any.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with any because we ain't got enough time on this podcast for me to throw all the motherfucking mud I would throw at the last one. God damn it.
He's angry.
Yeah. Jilted.
Motherfuckers
He's scored.
I just don't. Look, man, just like any normal person, man, I have a real short,
vocabulary.
yeah, right. God damn it.
Tolerance, bro.
Short, yeah, real short tolerance for stupidity. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the smartest nigga in the world. Let's throw that
You
out
just
there
learned that.
too.
Go ahead.
But you gotta be even worse fucking with me. No, I'm just playing.
But
That motherfucker just did some stupid shit. But any ex, no.
No, you wouldn't go back to
No.
any ex?
No, and I got one.
I gotta say, I know a couple of
Yeah,
exes,
I got one.
I know a couple.
But
I
now,
got-
see, with that, well, never mind. I'm a hush. Go ahead.
I got one cool
I got shit
ass
to say.
ex.
I'm
You know
done.
what I'm saying? And that motherfucker's even like a cool friend to me now. And she don't listen to podcasts, but she listen to her. Shout out to her. She got some shit.
Ain't no shout out, man. Niggas ain't listening. What you mean?
No, she is listening.
Oh, you said
She got-
I could have swore you
No,
said
she just
you
had-
don't.
This
had a
boy out
real-
here throwing blims.
No, she just had
He throwing
a
blims.
real like life changing shit. Having a motherfucker try to stab her at work. And
Yeah,
so now it's
yeah.
all in here. You know
I
what
got
I'm saying?
you.
Like
Yeah.
on some serious shit. And
I get that.
Yeah.
I definitely get that.
But no, I wouldn't just for the simple fact that motherfucker, we had a chance and it didn't work.
That's real.
It didn't work. I'm not gonna be double stupid, and I hope you not gonna be double stupid.
Right.
Okay,
You
now
know
I
what
got
I'm
a
saying?
question though.
Okay, go for it.
Have you ever fucked with an ex?
In the physical? This nigga.
Not would you ever? Have you ever?
That answered the question.
Hey man, look, it's all the time we got.
That's all next week. Oh my god. So we know that answer.
Man. Boy, we done let this nigga on one too many weeks.
Plead, bro. That's all you gotta
Hey,
do is
man.
plead.
I mean, shit. My answer's the same. So it's easy for me. But you know me. If I'm done, we're done.
I plead.
I'm out of here. You plead. How you gonna ask a question and start pleading?
Yeah, goddamn it, how you do that?
You old first 48
This
ass
nigga,
nigga.
yeah.
You want to snitch and shit.
Gonna rat a nigga out
Yeah,
for a number
oh,
8 at
no.
motherfucking Popeyes.
Kobe Bryant ass
Yeah.
nigga. I should just paint him like Shaq do. What the fuck, man? How you gonna ask
God
a question? You like,
damn,
oh,
bro.
no, I'm good. I'm good.
Shit.
Oh, my
No
God, man.
shit.
Y'all niggas is wild. So that was the only question we said one?
Wait a minute, nigga. During the process,
It is a process.
Yeah, during the process, hell yeah.
I went back.
Hell yeah, a few times, bro.
I went.
Man, I've never done it. I can
Yeah.
never bring myself to do it.
Don't do it to yourself, son.
I'm married now, happily. So I ain't doing it no way.
Yeah, hell no.
Even
Hell no
then-
now, but you know what I'm saying?
Even
Before
then,
30,
I
nigga?
I'm
Before 30?
I'm getting
Oh,
I'm
hell
getting
yeah.
married again, goddammit. I ain't going out like that. That's like motherfucking you playing Kobe or Jordan playing their last game, nigga only scoring 4 points.
Oh,
This can't be
that's
the
Jordan
end
with
of
the
it.
Wizards.
Nah.
Jordan with the Wizards, bro.
This can't be the end. This can't be the end.
Nigga, wait till you
goddammit.
score 30 again and hang him
Yeah.
up.
Wait, what was Kobe last game? Did that boy go
Nah,
for like
that nigga went
50 or
for-
some
that
shit?
nigga
Like
went-
that,
he went
50,
for
60?
It took me 50 shots.
Yeah.
He made it happen. Fuck that. I'm going out the way I'm going out.
Hey,
I said what I said. This is what
I
it's
am
going to be.
definitely not doing that. I'm about
Oh,
to lose
my
this
God. Before a nigga 18. I salute that. With the nigga living with me for the last 5 years. They don't give a shit. I salute. Child support done. Let me tell you something.
Oh, shit.
Motherfuckers be throwing child support parties like I'm off, nigga.
Hey,
Bruh.
Turn up. It's a situation now. I'm off the port. nigga. I'm
Some
off the
cats
kisser.
don't make it. It's some cats that's
Hey,
lifers.
I know a lot of cats that's lifers, man. Them rears is cold piece. Motherfuckers can't get passports, all kind of shit.
Man, they
you know?
got to get past that current bracket
I know.
first before they even think about attacking rears.
I know. Hey, man. So congratulations, man.
I
You know what I'm
salute
saying?
that.
congratulations.
I don't
man.
drink, but I would pour you one if I had something to drink. Good job, man. I mean, I appreciate it. What about you, Mike? You got to salute
Me
a
too.
bird this week?
I got a salute.
You got to salute.
Yeah,
You usually the bird guy.
Yeah, I'm usually
All right.
the bird guy. To my son.
You saluting your son this
Saluting
week.
my son.
That's what's up.
This dude called me the other day, and we're talking about football. And you know, I tried to brainwash him. Let's get that out
Of
there.
course.
Dallas is your team.
Yeah.
Dallas is your team. This dude called me.
Don't make me get my godson a bird for being a Dallas.
No. He's not. He does not like Dallas. The Jaguars is his favorite team.
Really?
Yep.
Can
And
he tell you why?
Yannick Ngakoue,
Yanni? Oh, the DN.
the DN.
Oh, wow.
His favorite player in the NFL is Cam Newton.
Okay.
That boy got some sense.
So I'm talking to him. He's like, "Man, Dad, Cam Newton didn't play a good game. He beat Dallas, but he ain't been playing good. I'm like, this dude is 5 years old.
Hey, man, that's what he kicked
Yeah,
in.
he's like, man, he
really
really got his head in there. He's paying
Yeah.
attention. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's not anything major. I'm not one of those, my kid is the best kid in the world. But I loved that moment.
He the best kid in your world? Fuck that.
Straight up.
Saluting.
Yeah.
Fuck up. Best kid in the world.
No, but you know how
Best kid
some
in
people go overboard
Man,
with that shit. Like,
ain't no such thing
I'm
to
about
me.
to say,
That's your
shit.
damn kid. He's the
Yeah.
best kid in your world. He ain't got to be the best kid in mine. I might not like your fucking kid at all.
Right.
Speaking of exes, I didn't like her fucking kid. And you know, I love kids. I ain't never had an
Right.
issue with kids.
Right.
Her kid was bad as fuck. She ain't disciplined a kid. It was too much book. I wasn't dealing with it. And it was a girl. So I can't whoop a little girl's ass. Like, this ain't my kid. It ain't my daughter. And we weren't at that point where I can do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't gonna beat up somebody. Come on, man.
But yeah,
But anyway, yeah, man. So,
that
yeah.
was a beautiful,
You know, I'm a stepdad.
beautiful moment, man. Salute to my
That's what's
little
up.
dude, man. Spud life is my life. You feel me?
Yes,
So
sir.
Salute
that's
to
that.
Spud. That's what's up, man.
What you got, Rich?
I got a bird.
Ooh,
I'm the bird man this week.
Damn.
Flying any weather, baby. Flying any weather.
Playboy.
Now I do not recall this gentleman's name. He's white.
Oh shit.
The superintendent for a school in Texas. His dumbass got on Facebook and thought he was sending a private message, but sent out, he was watching the Texas game and didn't like the way Watson was playing. And typed out a message that basically said, you can't count on black quarterbacks.
Right.
Yes, this is a superintendent of a fucking educational system. Tweeted. Put on Facebook, you cannot count on black quarterbacks. So for that, sir, I got a big fuck you. And then he tried to clean it up. Oh, I thought it was a private message. And I also know I was just going on the history. I haven't had a very good history. Again, sir, fuck you. We've had black Super Bowl champions. What are you talking about? Fuck out of here. Let me ask you something, sir. The last white quarterback y'all had in Houston, Texas, could you count on him? Or was he a fucking trash bag? If I recall, he was a fucking trash bag. So what are we talking about? Just say you couldn't count on that quarterback. But to go with his race as the reason why you can't count on him, your ass needs to be fired.
Yep.
And I would like to whoop your ass, honestly. But you know, I'm a older man now. So right now I'm just gonna flip you the fuck off. And hopefully the Texas school system, which probably ain't gonna happen because it is Texas, should be getting you the fuck out of there.
Fast.
Because you clearly are biased as fuck towards your white brethren. Because last time I checked, the last good quarterback that y'all thought y'all had was David Carr. And you couldn't count on that motherfucker either.
Actually, it was Schaub.
70 sacks.
Schaub was consistent with what they had. Evan Johnson.
Could you count on him?
Nope.
Exactly.
Somebody asked me why does he still have a job in the NFL, and I told him for that reason alone.
Schaub?
Matt Schaub, yep.
Where's Matt Schaub at?
He's back up at
Ain't he in?
Atlanta, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was out of here. I thought he was out of here. Man, I had no, but it's a lot. So, I'm glad you said that. My other bird, I have two birds.
Damn.
I just remembered
Double
this
up.
bird though.
Somebody
This-
this
this-
him off. This is
bird-
double up.
This bird ties in to the last bird. It's similar. For all you people who, let's be, fuck it, we're gonna call a spade a spade. All you white people who believe that Cap doesn't have a job just because he couldn't play quarterback anymore.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Oh, give me a fucking...
You can't tell me that Cap is the 65th best quarterback in the league available.
Hell.
You can't tell me that. Now, understand something. My transparency with this. I'm not saying he was a superstar. I've called Cap garbage on many of occasions. I've called Cap Tim Tebow 2.0.
Damn.
On many of occasions. And I've broken down the issues I have with Cap. But just like Tim Tebow, you can't tell me he doesn't deserve a job even as a backup in this league.
Right.
So, to tell me that it wasn't about his protest but about his play is bullshit.
Man, y'all lying.
Elway.
Y'all lying.
It's pure bullshit. When Matt Schaub still had... The last time we saw Matt Schaub, he was in Oakland with a shitty ass back and a noodle for an arm.
Throwing pick sixes.
Throwing pick sixes everywhere.
Yep.
So you can't tell me he doesn't deserve a job somewhere. Again, I ain't saying he needs to start. I ain't saying he's a superstar. But I know damn well of the 64 jobs available to the first and second string quarterbacks, he ain't 65. For sure.
Randall Wheaton getting the contract.
Yeah, man,
You know what I'm saying? And
listen.
he's still getting game checks.
Man, listen. So, yeah. So y'all get the other bird. I got 2 good birds.
Damn.
So y'all getting both of them. I got big hands. So understand what
I
it
got
is.
big hands.
Eagles out in this motherfucker with y'all.
Damn.
Shit.
Got anything else?
Nah.
We good?
We good to
Yeah,
go.
man, go Raiders. You know.
No, well, yeah. Y'all not playing nobody in the AFC West this week, right? Cool. Y'all can win this week. Y'all might win this week.
Surprise, man.
But all right, man. We out of here, man. Thank y'all for listening. Again, your question of the week, you can email those to us. You can reach us at maanlisten@gmail.com. That's MAAAAN listen@gmail.com. You can also reach us. You can reach me on Facebook at Reggie Classic. You can leave comments under there. You can also send your question to me there if you would like. But I ain't know how. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep who asked the question to yourself. Send to the email. But if you don't give a damn, then hit me on the wall. You know what I'm saying? And we'll go from there.
Yeah,
Mike, you want to leave your info?
Yeah, Mike Williams at Facebook, Apex the Titan on Instagram. You know, I make my ass very available. So you can always find me.
I guess you would consider me a stalker because I don't post shit.
You don't.
I just
don't
randomly
not.
scroll and like some shit, maybe comment. You know what I'm saying? I don't post shit.
Unless there's some shit talking going on about fantasy football.
But you
Rob,
gotta tag him in it. Though.
Yeah, but that's
Rob ain't
direct.
gonna
Though.
see
it.
You know what I'm saying? That's within my
You
circle.
can also reach me on Twitter at ManListen, just like the email address. 4 A's in there, man. You can at me, ask any question you want. You can ask me on there. The Reggie Classic at ManListen. So we out of here, man. Thank y'all for listening. Peace out. Holla at y'all next week.
Peace.
Shalom.